Hey guys, we've just finished our walk through Harden and Murrumba, and now we're moving on to Cootamundra, where we are going to visit Don Bradman's birthplace, and there's a bit of memorabilia there as well, which we'll take footage of. Then we're going to move on to the Captain's Walk, which is a walk through all the Australian cricket captains over the time of Test cricket. And then we are moving on to the Information Centre. And at the Information Centre they've got it's pretty much like a museum attached to it, where you basically go for a walk through time. So we're going to have a look at that as well. We'll probably take some shots of the Cootamundra railway station. Looks like a nice building. And then we'll move back to Cootamundra Showground, where we're staying a couple of nights, and we'll give you a look around there as well. So stay tuned.
So we'll keep going straight through up here. Across the railway. And then the main road actually goes left, where we'll go straight through. No, we're 7.1. But there doesn't seem to be any stipulation where that white car is. Unfortunately, it's angled, but so if we can sort of park in front of that, there's no sign up to say we can't.
And can you get the protractor out? Because it said 60 degrees, I'm used to 45 degree parking.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what. I'm assuming it's just not as angled, but we need to be angled anyway because of our length. Alright, we will come back to you. So we're just heading to the showground now, and we are okay. Turn right. Yeah. go around where they are. I saw a caravan there, all the way over there. Oh, okay. Follow the road. Must have to go all the way around then.
He's the worry, isn't he?
Yeah.
You keep him out of trouble, keep an eye on him.
Oh, I'll try to. It's not easy though.
It's not too quiet. Here we are at Bradman Memorabilia Display.
So this is the front of the Don Bradman's birthplace.
Lived here till he was 3.
So yeah, as Dave just said, he lived here till he was 3, and then he moved on to Barrel, hence why there's one at Barrel as well. So, but everyone's very informative in here, so if you ever get a chance, it's a great little place to come and see. Not far out of town. And that just explains the 2 cottages. So, Australian cricketing legend Sir Donald Bradman was born on this site, 89 Adam Street, Cootamundra, on the 27th of August 1908. The cottage has been restored and contains memorabilia depicting the life and exploits of one of Australia's greatest sporting heroes. So, yeah, that's the front of the little memorabilia cottage.
So Donald Bradman's grandfather, Charles, immigrated from England, settled in the Southern Highlands, got married, but then moved to Cootamundra to become a farmer and had his family here, and one of those was George, who was Sir Donald Bradman's father. George remained in the district as a farmer also. He had a small property out towards Stock and Bingle. But then when Sir Donald Bradman was only 3, his father decided farming wasn't for him and he moved back to Barrel, where his mother had come from. And
that's where Barrel comes into
yes.
it.
So Sir Donald Bradman lived in this district for only 3 years. Yeah, right. The rest of his life was down there, but we'll claim that 3-year period. The house remained with Granny Schultz, and then it was sold, and the family that bought the house only had a daughter who never married, and in her will, when she passed away, she'd left it to the council, who undertook to set it up as a small museum. They then purchased the building next door, and it's a small museum with a stack of stuff in it as well. But this has been open for about 30 odd years, and Alan Davidson, another famous cricketer, officially opened the building. Okay. In this room there's memorabilia on Sir Donald Bradman's cricketing life, his family life, his business life. Most of the information here and relics have either been donated or are on permanent loan. You can take as many photos as you like. In the next room there's a short 8-minute video on his cricketing career in the Bodyline series, some local cricket history, and out the back and over to that way is a small museum next door with a stack of stuff in it.
Okay.
There are toilets out the back as well, so have a look around.
Great, thank you. This is at the back of the Don Bradman Museum. Nice little garden area. Quite pretty actually, public toilets out the back. And we're just moving on to the memorabilia cottage. So we'll go in and have a look and see what's in there.
We're just heading down to do the Captain's Walk, and we're just looking at a couple of signs, stage 1, stage 2, and a bit of information about the Captain's Walk and the park that it's located in Cootamundra. And we're just riding down now just to start the walk. So the first one's Johnny Malarg. Then we have David Gregory, William Murdoch, Thomas Horan, Hugh Massey, John Blackham, Henry Scott, Perry MacDonald, George Giffen, George Trott, Joseph Darling, Hugh Trumbull, Montague Noble, Clement Hill, Sidney Gregory, Warwick Armstrong, Herbert Collins, Warren Bardsley, John Ryder, William Woodfill, Victor Richardson, Sir Donald Bradman, Bill Brown, Arthur Hassett, Arthur Morris, Ian Johnson, Ray Lindwall, Ian Craig, Richie Benoit, Neil Harvey, Robert Simpson, Brian Booth, William Laurie, known as Bill, Barry Jarman. Ian Chappell, played baseball against Ian many years ago, and his brother Greg Chappell. Graham Yallop, Kim Hughes, Alan Border, played baseball against Alan and his brother John many years ago too. Mark Taylor, Steve Waugh, Adam Gilchrist, and Ricky Ponting, Michael Clark, Shane Watson, Steve Smith. You'll just notice Shane Watson gone back to him because he's looking sideways. Not quite sure why, but anyway. And then we cross over the path where they've started a new line, and the first captain there is Tim Payne, and it looks like they'll continue on that side of the path for future captains. Anyway, that's the captain's walk. That looks like a statue of Don Bradman. Not sure, but looks like it. But yeah, that's the captain's walk in Cootamundra. Cootamundra railway station. Old building that they've kept in good nick. A lot of these old railway stations are like that out in the country. That's an old set of railway signals. It's located right next to the information centre here at Cootamundra.
Waiting for the train at Cootamundra.
Train's actually going to Campbelltown, where we used to live. Here's another view of the camping site at Cootamundra Showground. Like I said, not too many people here, and there's plenty of room. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share our channel, and we hope to see you somewhere out on the road.